I just dropped my frame rate from 4K 30 frames per second to 4K 24 frames per second. Slower the frame rate, the more line it allows to reach the sensor. Now let's continue to walk and talk. DJI does pretty good in low light. There's a black cat walking in front of me in the parking lot. He's right over yonder. See that black cat? Meow, meow, meow. I'm going to take my reading glasses off. The only thing I don't like about my DJI Pocket 2 that I'm filming with, it has a small half-inch screen on the back of the camera. It's the size of a little bit smaller than a regular size Snicker bar, a little bit not quite as wide, not quite as long. I say that, well, the total length's about the same size as a Snicker bar. The width's not quite as wide. That's what I call my little Snickers bar, my DJI Pocket 2. They keep saying, I keep hearing rumors about a possible DJI Pocket 3. Here's the Justice Center. You can go in this door right here if you're going to court. If you're going to jail, I guess they carry you in the back in the Sally Port or something back there. I never experienced that. I hope I don't have to. Alright, my friends. And up here is the free parking right across from Justice Center. And y'all have seen me up here on top filming before. You got the ground floor, you got the mid-level, second level, then you got the third level. And there's actually like a third and a half level. If you're going on this side, it goes up a little bit farther. Not quite what I'd call a fourth level, but close. You can walk up the steps, which is right here in front of me. Or, if you're lazy, you can go all the way down there and get on the elevators. And on the other side of the free parking garage is, what is that? Forget what the name of the company is right off. I'll think of it here in a minute. Wells Fargo. Doo-doo. They got all these metal benches that looks like guitars or whatever, chords that you can sit on. Alright, my friends, I'm going to shut up. I am. The rest of it will be none talking. I love everybody. Walk alone. Hope you're having a wonderful night. And remember, your boy Big O is always right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, can you go to my house and clean up?
Hell yeah.
I put $10 under the table if you don't tell nobody.
No, it's got to be double. If I have to leave here to do more.
I heard that. What's your name?
Bob.
My name's Owens. Some people call me Big O.
Why?
And
Hell, you're not that big.
I've had a few women call me worse than that. No, I'm not that big.
Needle big.
I got a big mouth.
That's I don't heard nothing.
Hey, have a great night.
You too, sir.
Do-da-da-da. Got that 5.0 Mustang GT. My Mercury Mountaineer has a 5.0. But it's a 302 Windsor. And the last year the 302 Windsor was used in the United States was in a 2000 Ford Explorer and my 2000 Mercury Mountaineer. These 302s in these Mustangs are not 302 Windsors. It's a different, more powerful 302. It's got bigger pistons, different intake. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, I was joking around. I know him. Yeah, he's over there sweeping and mopping. Trust me, my house needs it. It ain't dirty, but it's cluttered. I said, will you work for clean up at my house? He said, yeah. I said, I'll give you $10 under the table, just don't tell nobody. It's a nice night, ain't it? They have an attack dog. Those two women, attack dog. Looks like the dog was walking them. All right, I took a left on Broad Street. That's nice. It's antique store. And McAdoo's. I could go in there and get my beer if I wanted to. Come out here and sit at the table. No alcohol beyond this point. It's they got good draft beer in there. You can get a big draft beer for like $4.50, $5, and the rest of the bars are like $7 for the same size. And I think it's a pretty good size one. I want to say 22 ounce. I haven't drank anything over a month. I'm slowing down, people. I guess I got to be more concerned about my health as I'm getting older. And they start back lifting weights. But the reason I hurt my right arm is because that washer's super heavy. And I was getting it down off of a 4x4 Chevrolet truck day before yesterday. And what was it? It was Monday, I think. Monday evening. And I hurt my arm because it slipped off the tailgate too fast. And I had my hands underneath the washer trying to lower it to the ground so it wouldn't hit the asphalt really hard. And it slipped on the tailgate and it caused the washer's super heavy. And I was lowering it really slow with my arms, so I am strong. But when it slipped, it caused all that weight to go down really fast, which pulled my arms, which stretched my tendons and my muscles. There's the pool hall over there. Sheeters, that's a pretty good place on the other side of the road. I've been there. This store here's got some nice stuff. Art gallery. Old painting on the wall. Or at least it looks so. All right, people, I've made almost a 360 because I started way down here on the other side on the other end of Center Street, down by the Regions Bank on the left, and we walked on the back side of the Justice Center, which, you know, this way, and we came from right down here, Broad Street. We took a left on Broad Street. It's a little busy right now, but it will completely pretty much die out It does here in the middle of the week about, I don't know, about 10:30, 10. Last week it was more dead, and I think it's because people was on spring break. Here comes an attack dog. I better run. Alrighty, I think I'm going to walk over down there to Church Circle and end my video. How you doing? It's a nice night, ain't it? Is that your attack dog?
Oh, it's gorgeous. What's that?
Is that your attack dog?
Oh, it's, yeah.
He's beautiful.
He's a beast.
You don't want to give him away, do you?
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
I bet he's a good dog. What is he, lab?
I think.
It looks like he's a lab, but looks like he's mixed with something, don't it?
He's some kind of lab mix.
Yep.
He's got the round lab body, but his parents, I guess, were friendly.
Yeah, but he's definitely lab. You can tell by his coat and his facial and bone structure. He's definitely got lab.
Yeah, he'll eat like a lab.
I had a black one, then I had one that was kind of a tan, dark brownish mix. The black one was mainly, well, he was sweet, but boy, he had a little bit of mean streak. Now the tan one, he was sweet all the time, but the black one had a little mean streak in him. I would pet at him, pick at him sometime. We can walk and make him mad, and he'd try to bite me.
Well, yeah, he'll occasionally.
Yep.
Tell me when he's displeased. But otherwise, he's pretty agreeable. As long as he gets his food,
Yeah.
gets his treats, has a regular schedule, he's good to go. He's getting older though.
Yeah, I can tell he's got some age on him. What's his name?
It's Wrigley.
Wrigley?
Wrigley Field. I grew up in Chicago. So.
Did you?
Yeah, so I figured name it after that.
If I had some treats, I'd give you something. I'm drinking San Francisco Bay coffee. I ground my own beans. Have you ever tried that? San Francisco Bay coffee?
I've been to San Francisco.
Well, I bought it. You can buy it at Ingles over there in Colonial Heights. It's really good.
Oh, okay.
And I got they have like 4 or 5 different ones. I got the Colombian version.
Yeah,
And
there's all kinds of different beans.
it tastes better.
I used to live up there in the Bay Area.
Yeah. What part? Around San Francisco?
Yeah.
You did?
Just south of San Francisco.
Did you ever go?
Peninsula. Right?
Did you ever go over to Alcatraz Island?
Never went there.
Me either.
You could always see.
My son went. I haven't been.
Yeah. You know, they always had. It's like they got a boat that does a tour out there, and every time I went, you know, I'd go down. They got a, you know, what is this? Whatever the name.
Are you Big O?
Yeah.
Big O Reviews?
Big O reviews and blogs.
Yeah, I watch your YouTube videos.
Do you?
Yeah.
So, well, hey, say hello to my YouTube friends.
Hello.
She says you watch my YouTube.
Yeah, I love them.
It always catches me off guard. Most time I'd be walking to the grocery store. People walk up to me, are you Big O?
All right, hey, have a nice
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Izzy.
Yeah, my real name's Owens. I just nickname's Big O. You having a good night?
Yeah, man.
I'm just out walking around. It's nice weather, ain't it?
Yeah, I was walking around too.
Well, I appreciate watching my videos. I upload this probably tonight. Just say hey. Leave it in the comments. Have a wonderful night.
Yeah, you too.
Bye. They close at 9 p.m. here, Sunday through Thursday. They stay open to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Well, I'm right here at the clock tower, and I guess it's the one right here at New Street and Broad Street. So I'm always meeting people who watch my channel. She said her name was Izzy, and so I never get to see their face. So even if they leave comments, if I've never seen them in person, I don't know what they look like. You know, a lot of my subscribers are friends. I consider my friends who've watched my channel for years. A lot of them I never know what they look like, because they'll leave the comments and they'll walk up to me in person and say, "Hey, Big O." I said, "Yeah." So when they say that, then most time I know it's probably from YouTube. And I really appreciate the people who support my channel, people who watches my channel. It means a lot to me. We're right here in front of the library. I know I said I was going to be quiet, what, 10 minutes ago, but I guess I got a mouth like a motor. It doesn't know when to stop. Sonia Hensley, my girlfriend, would agree with you, would agree with me. Let's get it right on this night. Glen Bruce Park, this is where they always have all the Christmas trees. I see some birds on the grass. You know what? What does it look? Something looks different. I don't know why. Just because I haven't been there, walked through the park in a while. There's the benches. One thing this time of year, down here in the center, they have a fountain. It's usually running. The fountain's not running. The flag's not flapping. There's no wind. And that's very unusual for this time of year. Usually this time of year, because it's spring, we have pretty much a little slow wind blowing, usually pretty constant most of the time. Glen Bruce Park. All right, well, let's go on down the church circle and we will end the video. There's no sense in filming it all the way back to my car. Easy. It's kind of dark here. There's some street lights out or something. And I don't know if y'all ever noticed, when I'm walking down the sidewalks a lot of times, and even when I was using my big camera, you know, the expensive camera, the Canon XA50, even I was using the cinematic mode, in the video, it kind of looked yellowish. You know why? Why it looks yellowish is because these lights have a yellow tint. And the reason I think they're yellow tinted, kind of a medium yellowish light tan looking tint, is because that makes them look antique. You know, back in the 60s, 50s, all the way back to 1800s, the lights in all the towns looked yellowish, had a yellowish tint. When in some of the big cities, you'll notice they're mostly white tinted. So that's why you see a lot of yellowish tint in a lot of my footage. It's not that the camera is incorrect, it's because these lights are yellow, which I guess does make it have a more serene, cinematic look, a peaceful look. Well, here's the center of Church Circle, the little roundabout. That's the tree they dress up as the Christmas tree. There's lights on the outside on the brick wall, the columns. All right, and I could have walked back down this way. And I tell you what I will do, my friends. If y'all want to walk further, there's a city hall. That's where I opened my bank account. It was Regions Bank, that big building. Let's get back on the sidewalk. And I will walk about 2 more blocks and, well, might as well back down to about Shelby Street area, free parking garage. And the reason they call this church circle, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out, because there's churches all the way around this circle. Comprehende? Churches all the way around. All right, my friends, and guess what? Right behind me, I just walked by when I walked past Glen Bruce Park. This right here is the Home Trust Bank. The Home Trust Bank used to be the Kingsport Hotel. So now you know the rest of the story, and no, I'm not Paul Harvey. Good day. That's what Paul Harvey used to say. All right, my friends. It's a nice looking building. All right, well, let's walk back this way, and I'll end the video here in a little while. Hope nobody's got bored. Feels good. It was a warm day. If I had to guess, I think it was about 80, 81, maybe 82. But I'd say between 80 to 82. Right now, if I had to guess, I'd say, I don't know, 66, 67 degrees. 66, I think would be, 65, 66, I think would be more of an accurate guess. I could put my coffee down, look at my phone, and that way I'd know right here on the Big O Show. How's the weather in your neck of the woods on this wonderful night? Oh, I'm gonna get through vlogging. I might swing by and get me a burger, because tonight is Whopper Wednesday, baby. That's what I'm talking about. For $3, you can't beat that with a stick. That looks good. With the brick columns and the wrought iron fence. And if we look back, there's the ATM machine. Here's the building. And on the left side of this, this is the parking lot, is another wrought iron fence surrounded by brick columns. Looks cool. Well, I'm not a fool. All right, let's walk. Now, this and turn down Shelby Street. Well, I could turn down Revere Street, walk by Powell's. The first Powell's that opened. Let me look at put my coffee down on this. This right here is a transformer. It says telecommunications, so it might not be a transformer. It might be, but even though it says telecommunications, I mean, it could be some kind of phone equipment. Looks more like a generator. Let's get my phone out of my back pocket. Actually, in my left front pocket, I'm sorry. And let's see what time it is. It's 8:56. Also, let me stop the video. I'll be right back. I want to see what the temp is. I just put it up. I wasn't far off. It says 69 degrees right here on my phone on the weather channel. 69 clear, feels like 69. But there's actually, we've got a slight breeze blowing. So I was pretty accurate by saying it was 66 degrees, because with a breeze blowing, it will make it feel a little bit cooler. So it's 69, but feels to me about 66. So hey, I'm good. I'm a good analytical thinker. All right, my friends, let's continue our little excursion. We will walk by Powell's. Might as well. Y'all already seen, if I go to the left, y'all already seen that. But it's kind of boring. Y'all want to go up to the elevator and go up to the upper deck of the free parking garage? Nah, y'all have already seen that. Here's a law office building. Hoefner, Hoeppner, Hoefner Law, PLLC, attorneys at law. Josh Hoepner. Hoeppner, I'm sorry. It would be pronounced Hoeppner. That's the building. It's not a lot of bright lights, so I don't know how good it looks, or how good it doesn't look. Just why I will edit the video. If there's any footage that looks too bad, I will take it out. But most time, if you got a couple street lights, outside lights, this is a pretty house right here, I tell you. Right here. I don't want to film it too long. Stucco siding. Looks like a house or his office building. It's the house, I think. And here's the back side of it right here. All right, well, and there's Powell's. First Powell's, 1956. But we will go up here and turn down Clay Street and go down to Powell's. How's the weather in your neck of the woods? 69 here, feels like 66. This morning, I think it was 38, and I think Monday morning, I want to say it was 30. It was 38 too. The last two mornings, I think it was 38. Tonight, I don't think it's supposed to get quite as cold. I think, if I'm not mistaken, only maybe the low 40s, about 44, 43, somewhere in there, give or take. I'm in it. I'm walking down West Sullivan. When we were back here on Broad Street and I went to Church Circle, which is right down here where I just came from, and I hung a left this way. This right here is West Sullivan Street. It's depending on which direction you're going. But this is West Sullivan Street, First Baptist Church across the street. And If we keep going this way, this is Clay Street. Clay Street, this is West Sullivan. Down there is Church Circle, take a right, Broad Street. This is Clay Street. And we will walk down one more street to Revere Street, hang a left on Revere Street, and pals will be about eighth of a mile. Once we hang a left right up here on Revere. Motorhome made into a health wagon, a medical wagon. And right here is, these two vans are First Baptist Church, which is what, across the street? Yep. They're over here in this parking lot. All right, let's keep walking. I'm going to be quiet. I will close it out when I get to my car. Thus so far. Would you like me to say a poem? Robert Frost. Nothing goat could stay. Maybe the wooded pile. Maybe Emily Dickinson, because Emily Dickinson, a poem called what is it called? Because I would not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves in immortality. He slowly drove, he knew no haste, and I had put away my leisure too, my leisure and my civility. I could go ahead and quote all of it, but I'm not. How about if I quote Robert Frost? Nothing gold can stay. Nature's first grain is gold. Her hardest, that car is loud. Nature's first grain is gold. Her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaf's a flower, but only for an hour. Then leaf subsides the leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down today. Nothing gold can stay. Robert Frost. And I also can quote The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could, till where it bent in the undergrowth. I could quote the whole poem, but I'm not. Let's walk and talk, and I'll shut my mouth. Let the camera do the talking, my feet do the walking. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if I was to turn right, we could go back towards Kingsport City Schools, Administrative Building, and Food City. But I'm going to keep going this way down Revere. And guess what? We just walked from way over here, Church Circle. You can see the churches off in the distance, I guess. It's very dark now, so I hope you can. If not, let's walk. Here's pals. Look at this sign. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to stop and get a photo. I'll be right back right here on the Big O Show. The only place to go. Pals. The first Pals right here on Revere Street, opened in 1956 by Frederick Powell Barger. Now you know the rest of the story. And no, I'm not Paul Harvey. Bend over and put my coffee down. Alrighty, let's reach down here and get my coffee. Let's continue to walk like we're the boss. Let's steal the show right here on the Big O Show. Let me take my reading glasses off. I do not need it. I just stopped here and took a thumbnail from a YouTube video. You know what a thumbnail is? A small photo that I will utilize, that I will use for my video. That's what you will see when you see this video. Is my thumbnail. Not my thumbnail on my hand, but the thumbnail photo. Big pal with cheese will make you say please. Big pal with cheese. There's tables over here. There's restrooms. It's where you can eat. Park your cars. If you look over here on this wall over there, there's a collage. What is a collage? A collage is where there's a lot of artwork. And the man standing all the way down on the left is supposed to be Frederick Powell Barger. I will get over here so you can see it a little bit better. I will walk back the way, a few more steps, the way we just came from. There's the collage. There's Frederick Powell Barger right down there. Is that neat? I think it's pretty cool. Should I get a big pile with cheese that'll make say please or Whopper on Whopper Wednesday? Because tonight is Whopper Wednesday, if you will remember. And the entrance right here is hot dogs. The exit is a hot dog. And on the other side of the parking, another parking lot on the right side, depending on which way you're coming from. Of course, that's the only entrance you can come in. It's right here. And this right here is the First Pals. It's a nice building. It looks old. And I will walk over here, give you a little bit better footage. Y'all have seen it before on my YouTube videos. It ain't no secret. There it is. It's a building. And over here is all your tables. And you see it has a roof, so if it's raining, you can still sit out here on the tables and eat. There's a man and woman's restroom down there. There's trash cans. And there's usually a lot of birds here too that want to be fed. Alright, my friends, let's walk. Let me take my reading glasses off. That's right. So I can see. I've got 20/20 vision. But the screen is so small, like I said earlier, on my DJI Pocket 2, that I cannot see it that good. It's only a 1/2 inch wide. I wish they would have made the camera a little bit wider, because that way the screen would be a lot more visible. Now see, this is the Big Pal with cheese place. See there in there, it's red pattern, white. I think the sign always looks cool on top of the building. Powell's Way. One sign says Powell's Way, the other one says Revere Street. And here we are now on the right side of the building. Let me do a little slow rotation. There it is right there. All right, well, let's walk. We're almost back to my car. Walk down into Revere, hang a right on Center Street. The Firestone station's right there. Regions Bank is right down there, right next to the Firestone. And of course, if you go down Center Street, or you can go down this little alleyway, there's Food City and there's a Burger King. There is a BK down here. You can probably see it in the distance. Right down there is Burger King. Guess you can see it. I can see it. All right, let's walk to the car. I'm going to let this be a silent video from here on out until I get to my car. Then I will close it out like I always do. You know what? I'm not going to go back to Regis Bank down there. My car's down there. I don't think nobody will break in it right because there's a bunch of cameras down there. That's why I left it in the parking lot of Regis Bank. There's security cameras all the way around that bank, and the ATM right behind my car. So it should be pretty safe. Let's go to the free parking garage, go up the elevators, and go to the top of the roof, and I will end my video. Also, one thing I've never said, I just took a left down center. This is the post office right here. This is one of the post offices on the left side of Center Street. Right across the street here is a building. This building says Powell Barger Regional Center for Automotive Programs. That's right, Powell Barger, the owner of Powell's Sudden Service. Of course, y'all know he passed away. I did a video about it a couple years back. What was it, 2021 when he passed away? September, or was it 2020? I think it was, I want to say it was September 2020, I think it was. So I think he's been passed away a little over 2 years when I did that video. So it is Powell Barger Regional Center for Automotive Programs. I guess it was started by Powell Barger, or he supported it, whatever. I think he built the building, I'm not sure. And it says Northeast State College on the glass, but Powell Barger Regional Center for Automotive Programs. Let's walk. There's the barbecue restaurant. Center Street Grill and Smokehouse. Good barbecue sandwiches and good tea. Tell them your boy the Big O sent you. That's right, Center Street Grill and Smokehouse. Go in there and have a barbecue sandwich. Get you some fries. Get you a glass of sweet tea. And tell them your boy the Big O from YouTube sent you. I appreciate it. Support local businesses. I love barbecue sandwiches. All right, Big O's out. I close her out. I think this is a beautiful, I know I said I was going to close my mouth, but I do think this right here is a beautiful bank. See the white columns? It says Powell, P-O-W-E-L, Powell Valley National Bank. Here's a bench that kind of looks like the one Forrest Gump sat on. The bench in Forrest Gump was on River Street in Savannah, Georgia. I've been there because I'm from Georgia. That's why I know so much about Georgia. Should have sat down like Forrest Gump on a stump or on the bench, not like the Drench. It's Beautiful building. Would you agree or disagree with your boy the Big O? You should always disagree with me because I'm always right. 99.9% of the time. Step right in. It's like magic. Number 3, it's alive. I'm on the elevator, keeping it real. They call me the Big O. Guess what? That's right, the Big O. Right here on the Big O Show. You feel me? You gotta have a sense of humor, people. Life too short to be depressed. Stick my foot in the door and make it stay open so I can walk out. Here we are on the rooftop. Up on the roof. Just sing that James Taylor song, Up on the Roof. Dun. All right, I'm on the roof. I'm not a goof. Here's the Justice Center. The wind was blowing a breeze. Now it's not blowing. Very, very little. Very, very little. And when I was telling everybody a little while ago that it was 69, but it felt like to me, well, I was saying it was 66 right after I got off the camera, and the phone showed y'all at 69. Within like 4 seconds, or I don't know, 10 seconds, I'd say, it said it was 66. So I think I was right the whole time. All right, there's the Justice Center. Don't get all excited. Steam over there at the Don Tar Paper Company. See the steam? All right, my friends, and now you see what I'm talking about. The lights really are yellow. See? I wouldn't lie to you. That's why I get a yellow tint a lot of times late at night in my videos, no matter what camera I'm using. We're pretty good distance from the ground. And here's the elevators we just got off of down here. And the stairwell's right here in the center. Stairwell. You could turn around this way and walk back towards the elevators, but go on down that way and go on around, and you just keep going down to the lower level where the cars depart from the rooftop. This little canopy, underneath this little canopy, is your stairwell. You want to go down the stairwell in place of going down the elevator, and I will end the video. All right, I will end the video. If I had to guess, I don't know, 30 feet down, 28, 30 feet, give or take. All right, my friends. We will walk down the steps, and I will call it quits right here on the Big O Show. The only place to go. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe as always. Be happy, positive, focused. Share my videos. Help me to grow right here on the Big O Show. Be happy, positive, focused. Stay away from negative people. Try to do the right thing, and guess what? I will see you all on down the road.